Hello and welcome back to IBM Business Opportunities 2018 from Tech Data Advanced Solutions. And we're here at the famous Silverstone Racecourse in the Red Bull Wing building that you may have seen on the F1 Grand Prix. And I am very grateful to be joined by AJ from Northdoor. Hi AJ, how are you?
Good afternoon, very well, thank you. How are you?
Very well, enjoying the show I hope.
Very interesting, yes, so far.
Great. Can you please tell us a little bit about Northdoor?
Certainly. So my name's AJ Thompson. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Northdoor, and we are an IT consultancy focused around data solutions based in the City of London. And we have three areas of focus that we've called store it, protect it, and use it. So whatever we do fits in one of those three categories. Store it, well, classic on-prem storage solutions. Now, more and more involved around cloud storage. Secure it, well, it's security solutions and the like, and the use it piece is all around analytics and understanding people have all this data, what they can do with it and how they can drive business benefit.
Yes, so I mean one of the big themes, massive themes of not just this show but of the last year and coming year is data. So around how you capture the data, how you store the data and protect it, and how you mine the data as well.
Yeah.
So now we've got GDPR coming up this year, and I know there's something that you want to talk about around how you manage and mitigate the risk.
Yeah, absolutely. So we work with a lot of insurance companies, and they're very keen to branch into new areas, and the new area of the moment is cybersecurity insurance. And when speaking to them, it's all part of a rating process. How do they assess someone's risk? And traditionally, they send out a spreadsheet. The customer fills in a spreadsheet, sends it back eventually, and the insurer looks at the assessment and says, well, that's good, bad, or indifferent, and they give them premium and the contract's in place. So we've sort of taken a view to think, well, there must be an easier way to manage this whole process. And then we thought, well, in the banking world, you can find out what your credit score is. Wouldn't it be a great idea if you could find out what your cybersecurity score is? So we've created a solution that goes out not just to your internal systems and monitors that, but also what's out there in the dark web, what's out there on the internet about your business, and gives you a collective rating for your business, a collective score around your cybersecurity profile. And again, traditionally, companies would do that once a year. They'd fill the form in. A lot changes in a year, a lot changes for companies. So this process is continuously changing and monitoring. So you get a daily update as to where you are, both internally and externally in terms of cyber risk.
I mean, this risk exchange platform, it sounds great. I certainly haven't heard about anything in this space that's trying to address this need. But it also sounds to me like there are a lot of potential stakeholders who would be interested in this, whether it's a company's customers, whether it's an underwriter offering you insurance for protecting your data, or whether it's the CIO, CTO having to report to the board about the state of the systems that they're running.
Yeah, well so the various things, no one ever knows really. They fill a spreadsheet and they don't really know where they stand against their peers. Are they doing better than their peers? Is there a way of monitoring this? And the answer has been no, there hasn't been, there is now. There are companies that think, well, I'm trading with all these other organizations, and how secure are they? I'm passing information, money, placing orders, what's their risk profile? And there's been no way of assessing where they are. And with the joys of GDPR, you're responsible now for the whole relationship with your suppliers. And some companies here, we're here with Tech Data, they have hundreds of suppliers. Each and every one of them has to be assessed and rated and committed to make sure that Tech Data abide by GDPR. That right now means sending them a spreadsheet, 100 spreadsheets, come back, assessing 100 spreadsheets, monitoring 100 spreadsheets once a year, so you have no idea of the changing environments. And this allows you, with a quick and easy onboard assessment, to rate themselves and integrate and centralize information in one place.
Such massive overhead. It's also really apt that an enablement session has just started up and it's on GDPR.
On GDPR, yeah, indeed, yeah. We've been to a few of those, yeah.
So tell me a little bit, how old is Risk Exchange? When did you release this? Is it brand new? Is it something that's been on the market now for a little while?
It's been in beta for the past 3 months. We have a few companies using it already in anger, insurance and banking. But it's now GA'd, so it's now available now. It's the beauty of it, it's easy to understand, it's easy to deploy, and it's easy to manage. So it's all cloud-based. It uses a lot of IBM Bluemix APIs. So it's enterprise class. But it's just an easy central point for, and it's all dashboard related. It's all red, green, amber. It's numbers, so you can see immediately where the impact is. And what you can do is, if you've got a particular problem with X, Y, and Z, and you put a solution in, you can see how that solution affects your rating, both positively and negatively. So it allows you to start to plan things like ROI. You can see what, if you're investing in a new security solution, how that's impacted your risk rating.
And it sounds like people who work in the client side of the business, not just the technical side of the business, can also be able to use this.
Indeed, it's across the board, but it's a dashboard. Aren't complicated metrics. It's written in English, not in technical, and so you can see quickly and easily with a graph to say up or down, or with a red, green, amber to say good or bad. Then it's all very cipher.
Well, with GDPR coming in this year, it sounds like it's going to be a massive year for you guys.
It is indeed.
I hope it goes really, really well. Thank you for joining me and telling us a little bit about Northdoor and your Risk Exchange platform. And I hope the rest of the year goes really well for you guys.
Thanks so much. It's been great fun.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Right, that was AJ with a very cool risk assessment platform called Risk Exchange. So we're now going to be back after a short break with more interviews from the IBO 2018 event here at Thompson.